Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of November 4th through the 10th, 2024. First card out for you is the Magician. Stunning. I love it. I love it, Sagittarius. And I don't know why. I was not in like the best of mood. Suddenly I start shuffling your cards and now I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm energetic. So I just kind of feel like this is going to be a good week for you off the rip. And the first card out being the Magician kind of confirms that. So let's see what all your cards are. We're going to make this a shorter reading this week. We have the Hanged Man. Upright. Not a bad card, upright. We have Peace with the Two of Swords. Stunning. Second row of cards out. The Devil. So many major arcana cards so far. 3 out of 4. The Six of Cups, Pleasure. Ooh, pleasure right next to the Devil. Okay, Sagittarius. I see you. And then your final card out, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is Despair and Cruelty. So, interesting thing just popped into my mind. This won't resonate with all of you, but for some Sagittarius energy folks, I would be careful of choosing a lust over love situation here. And again, I'm only speaking to a select few of you, not all Sagittarius energy people. So if this doesn't resonate with you, just hang tight for a second. If any of you are in a third party situation that is non-ethical, like cheating, that is going to absolutely destroy and ravage your sense of peace. So that's a no. And I'm going to be honest with you. I've been doing readings for several years now. I've done thousands of readings, mediumship readings. And there has never once been a time where spirit said, yeah, you know what, that cheating, it's fine. It makes sense. It'll work out. Never, not once. And that's coming from somebody who's polyamorous. I don't cheat. I never cheat, but I'm just saying, it never has that come up. So if any of you find yourself in that situation, like you can know confidently, it will not lead to positive outcomes for anyone involved. Okay. Never has, never will. And I don't mean that to judge you or criticize you. Like I get it. But, if any of you find yourself in that position and you don't want to feel like the universe is being cruel to you or life is relentlessly attacking you, random things in your life is failing, you just find yourself not at peace, then get yourself out of that situation. Now, speaking back to the rest of you, doesn't even have to be a cheating situation. Some of you may find yourself, and again, this is not going to resonate with everyone, so sit tight again. Some of you may find yourself in a situationship, even if it doesn't involve cheating or lying. It certainly is a lust over love situation. And again, I'm going to be honest, it feels like this will destroy your peace, okay? Because it's clearly something that is only carnal in nature. And listen, again, I am not one to judge anyone, okay? And I wouldn't even necessarily say that those dynamics are always a bad thing. Unlike the cheating, in which case I've never done a reading where that ends up being positive or something recommended by spirit. There's actually been some readings and energies where it's like more casual affairs aren't necessarily frowned upon. This is not one of them, however, Sagittarius, whatever you find yourself in, it's not one of them. Okay, I feel like the lines between friendship, romance, and sexuality, very blurry. Very blurry for Sagittarius this week for some reason. And that can get pretty messy, especially like if you do really value someone as a friend, but then you maybe have a little crush on them, but you're like, oh, it wouldn't hurt to just sleep with them or make out with them or whatever. Just don't even go down that path. Be very clear with yourself in what you want out of life, and be clear with other people what you want out of relationships. And if they don't align with it, they don't align with it. I think one of the best mantras I could give, especially to women, to be honest, is that the feelings that you feel for that person, that you feel like are so special, like No one else can replicate it. This is my soulmate. We're so magical together. Like, this person gets me on a level no one else understands. I need you to understand that feeling of love and magic and soul connection, it comes from you. It is something that you can replicate in a healthier way. Sorry. Especially if you're somebody who feels like you have a soul connection with someone. I was just telling another group this too. If you feel like you have a soul connection with someone, like, it's almost like telepathic. And you can feel when they're not telling you something. You can feel when they're anxious, and they can pick up on that from you. Your moods are linked like that. That's just a side effect of being psychically sensitive. That doesn't necessarily mean that this person is your destined person that you have to be with. Isn't that crazy? Think of it like that. Like, what you're experiencing is your own divinity right there. That's just a side effect of having an open third eye. The closer you get to people, the more you feel that intertwined energy and can read them like a book and even take on their emotions and pains and burdens. Trees do the same thing with their root system. They can send other trees different nutrients and warnings and messages through their root system. Humans can do the same thing. Animals can do the same thing. A lot of humans just forgot how to do that. And by opening your third eye, your crown chakra, and connecting more with your own spirituality, you start doing that again with the people closest to you, especially, and you become very, very conscious of that process. So if you're becoming conscious of that process with somebody who is destroying your peace, just know that that does not mean that that person is for you. That doesn't mean that they are your soulmate and the only person you can experience that with. That is just a reflection of your own abilities and beauty and love. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. If you're not even in that situation, good. Good. Glad to hear it. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of you guys here are probably single, protecting your peace from situations like that. But this is actually a pretty good week for you. Despite everything we just said, this is actually a pretty good week. I see a lot of happiness here with the Six of Cups, pleasure, enjoying friendships, enjoying your connections. With the Hangman and the Magician, again, it's that spiritual sort of energy, feeling really connected to the divine. Manifesting is very high this week. Some of you may be purposefully trying to manifest, doing rituals, spell work, law of attraction stuff, etc. It feels like dreams have a greater potential of coming true, especially when you release and let go of anything that is restrictive upon you or doesn't treat you right. Yeah. Try not to fall in love with the luster, it reminds me of that saying, all that glitters is not gold. It's like your mind, your heart, and your body should all be on the same page with things. And if it's not on the same page with someone or something, that doesn't mean pick one, your mind, your heart, your body. No. I promise you, there are people in the world, there are opportunities, lifestyles, everything imaginable in the world that will be so heavily in alignment with you that everything is saying yes. Every ounce of your being responds yes to that person, to that place, to that thing, to that opportunity. Okay, so why are you wasting your time with these Joe Schmoes where it's like parts of you are saying no? Why? There are people out there who will totally be in alignment with you. Okay? When your head is saying, I don't know about this, I don't know, like there's red flags, etc. When this other person's saying no, I'm emotionally closed off, I don't want this. It's a no. And that's fine. That's fine because there are billions of people on the planet. There are even more opportunities, ideas, and things that'll come along that will be in complete and total alignment with you. And especially with the Magician card coming here and the Hangman card, you're somebody who's exceptional at channeling in the energies and people and opportunities that match your vibration. So working on that inner vibration will really go a long way. Okay, if anything is heavily in resistance to your well-being right now, kick it to the curb is what I want to say. Protect your peace, protect your heart. 2 of Swords. Notice how she's not taking action on something. She's protecting that heart. She's choosing peace. Her intuition guides her to do such. That's your wisdom this week, Sagittarius, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course, so check it out. Bye-bye.